Diverting our attention to the adjournment of the Tumaini peace negotiations between the government and all-out opposition groups, the government delegation reassured the public of its commitment to continued engagement with the all-out opposition groups in pursuit of a lasting solution to the conflict in the country. The temporary pause in talks is attributed to the approaching expiry of the revitalized transitional government of national unity and ongoing consultations in Juba. Clarifying the government's stance, the rapporteur of Tumaini negotiations, Cabinet Minister Dr. Martin Elialumro, stated that in a meeting briefing that while the peace talks have made significant strides, there are also some challenges, but should not jeopardize the ongoing efforts to restoring peace and stability across the country and the region.
The root causes, and we have made progress, because for the first time we insisted that the issues which constitute the root cause of conflict be listed. And we got a list, which was harmonized list apparently from the mediation. We got a list from the civil society organizations and from the opposition group. And indeed, a technical committee was formed which studied the list, and in our position was that we did not talk about root causes, but we have them, we analyzed them and summarized them into 7 headings. But as we discussed, and we came back now to the plenary to present our report of the committee, the mediation surprised us by saying they are going to issue a statement on the status of implementation of the agreement, and that the parties, it's not going to be a joint communique or a joint declaration, but it's going to be a statement by the mediation. So we felt that although the government requested for recess, genuinely, for us to go back and work on things that we need to do in order to start the new extension period of the R axis, we felt that there were things that could have been done better, and we are committed, as instructed, to continue the process now to conclude on the root causes, and once we do that, we should be able now to go to discuss the responsibility sharing and the 8 protocols, whether they are going to be a merger between the R-Axis and Tumaini initiative, which object, it is not part of our mandate, or a completely standalone agreement, or total replacement of the R-Axis, both of which we disagree. We are of the opinion, in fact, firm opinion, as directed by leadership, that Tumaini can only be an annex or a complement, because after all, 90% of it is a photocopy, it is a copy and paste from the R-Axis, and the structures suggested are contradictory, and there are structures that are in existence in one form or the other. So this is the jigsaw